Hello everyone, this is Jake from Down the Weeaboo Hole, and welcome back to the Digimon Files, a series where I look at different aspects of Digimon. This could be a specific Digimon, a moment from the anime, or just a general Digimon topic. If you have a video idea for Digimon Files, please tell me in the comments below. Now, this episode of the Digimon Files is important because we're going to be looking at fan favorite Renamon. Renamon is a rookie level Digimon that resembles a bipedal fox. She was heavily featured in Digimon Tamers, where she was partnered with Rika. When I was a kid, I vastly preferred Guilmon and Terriermon to Renamon, but when I rewatched the series a few years ago, I started to see her appeal. Renamon begins the series just as cold as her tamer. She wants to become powerful and uses humans in order to achieve this goal. But as the series continues, her relationship with Rika becomes stronger and the two begin to deeply care for each other. This culminates with the two of them DNA digivolving into Sakuyamon, displaying how powerful their bond has become. I think this type of relationship between Digimon and Tamer resonated with viewers and caused both Renamon and Rika to become fan favorites in the Digimon community. I would argue that Renamon remains one of the most popular Digimon in the franchise, even though Tamers came out over 20 years ago. However, Renamon's legacy did not last as long due to just her appearance in the anime. I believe Renamon awoke a lot of people's furry desires in 2001. Growing up, I saw a lot of questionable drawings of Renamon on the internet, more than any other Digimon. I would say that the only character rivaling Renamon at this time was Crystal from Star Fox. I've become quite curious on why Renamon became so popular with the furry community, so I went to the trash board on 4chan and made a thread asking why Renamon triggered so many people's furry awakenings. I got quite a lot of responses and saw a little too many inappropriate images of Renamon, but since these posts are anonymous, I believe we'll be receiving the honest truth on this matter. Hopefully. I couldn't say it for certain. Her design coupled with her personality, if I had to guess. I never watched the show, but I love Renamon because I find her very appealing. She made me feel really weird as a kid, along with tons of other anthro girls. Something about her design and personality just hits the right spots for me. I guess when I hit puberty, she sealed my fate. Her colors have a good mix along with her sleek look, especially with the purple sleeves, the yin-yang symbols on her thighs, chest fluff, her cute face, combined with her stoic tomboy personality, etc. She just ticks all the right boxes for me. Her sultry voice, her thick thighs, the white underfur which the previous brings out, and draws attention to her crotch. If those indents from her thighs weren't there, I don't think she would be the furry queen that she is today. It's a multitude of things with her. The way her body is shaped, thick thighs, and large hips. That is a traditional sign of femininity and fertility. Men see this and immediately become turned on subconsciously. Her attitude also gets me. She's tough, strong, and gives off that aura of don't mess with me. But in private, she's vulnerable and wants to be close to you. That's very hot to me. That clash of how she presents herself to others versus how she presents herself to the one she trusts. And I enjoy how her body can be altered using different codes because of her being a digital monster. If you want her to have a bubble butt, it can be done. Massive jugs, yeah, we can do that. Renamon is just the culmination of so many attractive traits, and coming together, they mesh together perfectly. Maybe it has to do with a humanoid shape, sleekness mixed with simplicity of design. I don't recall the show enough to gauge the personality. Also, the kicker, she was always portrayed with a human nearby as well as interacting in a human manner. Having her slightly taller than another human child, about the age range, would also make it very easy to associate physical power and stimulate selectivity. Because she was always presented with a young human female, younger male kids who watched could have easily hopped the fence with a simple association. They see the duo of Renamon and her tamer, and something in the head triggers. The human isn't like real people, and the Renamon is more attractive. This easily allows the young mind to switch programming at these vulnerable years into, I wasn't actually attracted to the girl, I was attracted to the Renamon mental connection. It's basically following how a theory on fetishism works because of a bait and switch mechanic of the mind. For example, someone smells like lavender and you're attracted to them. You will be easily attracted to people with lavender smell. Renamon is a typical cool kind of character. She's skilled and kick-ass, she knows she's good, and she's fearless and even arrogant. She's also very loyal to her master and shows a lot of discipline. She's a badass type that gets taken seriously, which everybody thinks is cool as hell. But on top of that, she also has a heart of gold despite her cold demeanor. She never says it out loud, blatantly refusing to admit it sometimes, but she cares a lot about the people close to her and is willing to put her life on the line when shit hits the fan. There's layers to her personality. She appears cold and tough, but underneath that she's emotional and caring. Add to all that her rather attractive appearance. She has both in English and Japanese, but not in German I've heard, a very nice womanly voice, and a curvy figure. Thick thighs, narrow waist, puffy chest. She looks much less silly and animalistic than most other Digimon, and looks more like, well, a woman. I've never been a fan of this series myself, and my only interest in Renamon is the porn, but I can see why people like her a lot. She runs around naked and has a sexy figure. It's that simple. Same reason Sally Acorn and Crystal got popular. But Renamon is wearing nothing at all, except those weird sleeves, I guess. She's literally just pretty. It's not complicated. It's like people into Emma Watson after growing up reading Harry Potter books. She's the classic cool anime fighter character. She's strong, she's smart, she's stoic. And she's too cool and confident to be bothered with. But actually, she's secretly a caring protector who loves her friends but can't ever admit it directly. It's a classic trope that hits emotions in a very simple way, and then you slap that on an attractive figure, give it a romantic voice, and overtly feminine figures, and boom, you've got baby's first waifu. She's the tough but caring big sister you've always wanted, with a body that triggered every 10-year-old's first awkward boner in the family room. Graceful and compassionate, but can still demolish your ass in a fight. Runs around naked, chest fur, cute face, and large thighs. That's about it. Big paws, fat thighs. It's the thick thighs. Thick thighs. I was hoping there was a specific moment in the anime that triggered people's desire for Renamon, but it seems that most people were just attracted to her design and personality. It also seems her thick thighs are appealing to a lot of people. So, this is where I need your help, YouTube. If Renamon awoke your furry desires, tell me why in the comments below, and let me know if you agree with the degenerates from 4chan on their reasoning. Thanks for watching everyone, and take care.